Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, X-Wing players, Star Wars Unlimited players, anyone who appreciates Star Wars or Star Wars games. Welcome to our channel. My call sign is BatMando, and welcome to our anniversary episode. That's right. 1 year today, July 15th, we went ahead and started broadcasting or posting different videos, and in which case we are here again July 15th, and it's 2024, and we're still here making videos. So we hope that you are appreciating them, and we hope that you continue to stick around, and we're going to talk a little bit about what it is that we have planned for at least a couple of months, and then some of our future plans as well. So let's go ahead and jump on into the PowerPoint so that I stay on topic. And whoops, are we going? There we go. My mistake. Thank you to our X-Wing community and Star Wars Unlimited community for your support and watching our videos. Make certain to click like and subscribe and get other friends to do the same. And yeah, 1 year anniversary. What is it that we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about the continuing series, ongoing series that we have called Starfighter Orientation and Form Up. So those are the two series that we're going to dedicate our X-Wing time to, and they are released Mondays and Wednesdays, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. We're also going to talk about Star Wars Unlimited, Shadows of the Galaxy. Currently, we have some videos that you can watch me unwrap some of the cards and pull the cards that I was able to get through the boxes that we were able to get. So now we're going to be doing a little bit of changing video appearance, which may sometimes delay our release simply because I'm still trying to figure out some new video software. All right, so X-Wing Alliance has a logo now and a development squad or development leads. So in which case that looks pretty cool. And the vague FFG announcements. So before I get to that, I will go ahead and say there was a video released earlier last week that I apologize for the 44 viewers that saw it. I jumped the gun on something, landed on a wrong website. The website was dated, and that's one of those things where I ask the question of, why do you leave certain content that is 4 years old still on the internet when people are looking for announcements on Gen Con? And anyway, that was my mistake, but we'll talk about the vague FFG announcement, which led me to believe that something was going on. So anyway, so as you may know, we already have our Starfighter orientation. It is geared for new players, and we have guest hosts coming in. And Form Up is going to be, once we talk about the ship itself and getting you oriented to what the ship is, tactics, and or not tactics, pilots, etc. Then we have another series that follows up with Form Up and tells you how to best fit that ship into a list and what advice we can give you to what upgrades best fit with that ship. So, but we are going to be changing a little bit here, because what we had been doing originally was we were releasing one faction, one ship per week. Well, that also meant that we would not get back to that same faction for another 6 to 7 weeks, because 7 factions, if you're trying to keep them in a rotation like that, I'm sorry, it's just, yeah, that's not going to work. So in which case we wanted to make certain that we got your interest a little bit longer, for lack of a better word. In other words, what we're going to do moving forward, starting in August, is we're going to go ahead and have one faction per month. So that means August, and by the way, look out for a poll coming out very soon. We are going to be asking what faction should be, or should we be producing videos on, and respond to it quick, because I may only have it up for, say, a day or two at most. That way I can see what you're asking for and how quickly we can go ahead and crank that out for you in August. I'm also thinking about doing a Separatist September. I don't know, something about alliteration. So we'll see about that. So one faction per month. And then we will discuss ships from that particular faction. And we will hopefully on the final Wednesday of that month incorporate all the ships that we have discussed for that month into a final list. So that's something that we're playing with. We're hoping that we can make that work in August. And if we have your viewership and support on that, then we'll continue doing it in September and then reevaluate as we continue moving forward. All right. Now, we've already talked about these things, and now the X-Wing schedule has not changed, except that we have extended it to September 25th, just depending on how many views you're bringing in and everything else. And then the Star Wars Unlimited schedule is going to change a little bit here, as we've mentioned before. We're going to be doing a new format for our deck duels so that you can see the whole entire match in one video. And we're hoping to launch that July 19th. I'm still learning some software, and in which case, hoping that we can make a good quality product by that time. If we do, you'll see it posted. If we don't, you'll see an announcement saying, give us a little bit more time. So now, let's see here. So talked about changing the video appearance. Now let's talk about X-Wing Alliance. So X-Wing Alliance has a new logo. I want to say that Jim Bob from Infinite Games Aids helped out with that. So if I'm wrong, Jim Bob, you can correct me. Let's see here. But they've announced that they have a development team, development squad. I forget what word they use exactly, but they have 3 leads on this, and those 3 leads are going to go ahead and head up 3 different areas. So the first is going to be points, then ruling, then design. So obviously, after this announcement, we're still going to be probably in a we're probably going to be in a holding pattern, for the lack of a better word, until say Adepticon 2025 is over. But I'm seeing from a video that they've started talking about beta points and various other things. So if you want to get more information on this, because I don't want to misquote anything any more than I probably have, you need to go ahead and check out the 312 Squadron YouTube channel. And in which case, we'll go ahead and put the link to the specific video in the description of this one, so that you can see what it is that was discussed with the 3 leads, et cetera, et cetera. So it's looking like it's going to be a very well organized thing, and I'm looking forward to seeing what it is that they are going to continue to do. So there you go. All right. Now the vague FFG announcement. Let's go ahead and talk about that for a second. So I want to see if I can get out of this so I can show you something here. Okay. So on July 2nd, they announced that the in-flight report is coming back in a big way. And as you can read there, they are bringing back the in-flight report. So this is a report that FFG used to use when making announcements with X-Wing and Armada. And then if you click on this bit.ly right here, it's going to take you to right here, and it's an update on what's coming up for Fantasy Flight games. So where I was led astray, and I do apologize for this, is I just went ahead and looked up Gen Con, and it took us back to a website that was from 2020. So I'm one of those people that asks, if you have a schedule still up from 2020 and it's 4 years later, why is that web page up? Because it's just going to confuse people like myself. So I do apologize for some misleading information. I obviously went down the wrong rabbit hole. So there you go with that. So in which case, check it out Thursday, August 1st, as to what is going on. We're hoping that maybe they have some announcements regarding X-Wing or Armada, but you know, you can choose to hold your breath, or you can choose to not hold your breath, because I get it. Some of us just want a new hope, but some of us have also just kind of moved on a little bit. So I still am planning to play casually, but I don't know if you're going to see me, say, get back into competition until I find out what the X-Wing Alliance has in store for us. So hopefully this helped you out, and hopefully you can help us out by clicking like on the videos that you like, so we know what videos to create more of, and make certain to subscribe to our future transmissions so that we can continue to produce quality content that you are looking for. And then we still have in our video descriptions the resources there for X-Wing and also for Star Wars Unlimited. And let's see here. So hold on a second. Boom. So keep on coming back. Same BatMando time, same BatMando channel. And we're going to go ahead and discuss that we will probably be changing the name of the channel so that it is no longer BatMando X-Wing, that it is BatMando.Gaming. Simply because we're splitting the content so that we're still doing X-Wing and we're still doing Star Wars Unlimited. And if we decide to do some features on other Star Wars games such as Legion, Shatterpoint, whatever, then our bases are covered, etc., etc. So don't be surprised when you see that we change some of the stuff up. Okay, so thank you so very much for sticking with us. Thank you for watching our video. Making certain, or if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram. Search me up on Facebook, and you can send me a friend request. I haven't said no to anybody yet. If there's any questions that you have, feel free to drop them in a comment below, and I'll get back to them as soon as I can. Credits need to go to SlidesGo, Flat Icon, and Free Pick for the use of their media in this presentation. And let's see here. So, guys, it's been a year. It's kind of funny having a X-Wing channel develop just as X-Wing was, taken off of the development board from AMG. But cross your fingers that August 1st brings us some nice information that allows the channel to still focus on X-Wing. But in the meantime, we are also spreading our wings into other areas like Star Wars Unlimited. And we want to say thank you. So, as always, BatMando out.